guys. I think it'll just be a quick one today because currently we're undergoing quite a lot of uncertainty with the sentiment, and ideally what we want are fundamentals, sentiment and technicals to align. Now fundamentally we're having a war in Eastern Europe, so that would be risk off fundamentally. Sentimentally we are actually a sell, which is interesting in case you're not following my videos, but we are currently sell on the S&P. Sentimentally, so that's a no. Fundamentally it's a no. Technically we might be okay on the S&P. So we've got an ascending pitchfork and we've got these supports, and you see how it's quite well bid. So I think if that breaks, this should hold, and then this should probably hold as well. This is going to be a good support. I think this is going to be a strong resistance. You've got like a confluence here, 4483. So you've got median line and the shift channel top. And in case you're wondering how that's made, that dashed line is from that angle. It's quite simple. So it knows that that's the lower low. So it knows that's going to be a resistance from that angle. And I'm pretty sure the big fish look at channels as well, because you see a lot of spooky confluences as well. So really fundamentally not so good, sentimentally not so good. Technically we're actually okay, and you just have to think about the big picture as well. Just look at your daily chart, weekly. So yeah, it's this we're very strong on the weekly. According to this, we're actually a bullish ABCD on the weekly. ABCD. So assuming that holds, we're going to have a big leg up. This is going to be a buy on the weekly chart. So we'll come up. We can actually probably forecast that. Actually, we can use some fib on that. So yeah, we know that's the angle, right? So we know that's the 0 to 100, 261.8 support, and so it knows this is going to be resistance at 5,400. Because this is an ABCD on the weekly, this is going to be buy, right? So this is it want to challenge that for the next leg up. Okay, so that's going to absolutely destroy the bears, and that would be normal. However, we do want them to, we want them to short it. We don't want them to go long. All right, so they're going long, price falls. You see how it happens in every instance. They sell it, they go long, and so price falls. All right, it happens all the time. So I'm going to wait for them to be trapped, and then they convince themselves psychologically and monetarily that it's going to fall, and they're going to add to that bias. But we need them to add to that bias. We need them to be trapped, and then this is going to play out, right? And we're going to get to 5,400. Assuming that the Ukraine-Russia thing, if we have a ceasefire, then I don't know what else is going to be like very problematic. COVID's gone away, which is like a bit funny. But now that the Ukraine-Russia crisis has come about, it's like dissipated the COVID fears. So I don't know what the next scary thing's going to be. But assuming that we get, that resolved, then we're going to be quite fundamentally bullish. At the moment, fundamentally, it's not so good. Sentimentally, we'd want them to short it, which they are currently, but we need them to add it. Technically, we might be okay. Right, H4. Go back again. See, the pitchfork is an ascent as well, and there's at 261.8 support right here. So we'll have to wait and see. If you want me to look at FX, just let me know. I won't mind. I think maybe today I'm going to take it easy. FX math signals were okay, but because the chop that we saw, it was very hard, because they are risk on or risk off signals. And so if you need to try and plan accordingly. But if the sentiment is chopping like this, we don't know if we're risk on or risk off. And so if we wait for them to be trapped, then we'll know with a good degree of confidence that we're going to be risk on. But currently we're in a flux. Alright, so nice quick video today. Have a good weekend. There might be some COT data. It's up to Krishnan if he's available. If not, then I'll be back on Monday. Have a good weekend and enjoy your beers as well. So I'm going to get quite a lot of beers because we had some bad news about Ukraine and Russia and stuff. So hopefully that gets fixed, and speak to you soon.